Hello and welcome to First Look. I'm Young John, and today we're going to look at HyperX's Cloud 2 wireless headset with virtual surround sound. I'd like to thank HyperX first for sending us this evaluation unit, and without further ado, let's go and do a quick unboxing. We are now unboxing the HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless 7.1. It's got a 2-year warranty, and it's compatible with PC, PS4, and the Nintendo Switch. This is the front of the box. And all around, it's quite thick, as you can see here. The side of the box will tell you it's got up to 30 hours of battery life, 2.4 GHz wireless, memory foam, and virtual surround sound, as well as being official sponsor for esports teams like Cloud9, Dig, and Panda Global. This is the back of the box, and if you look down on the bottom, it tells you the package contents, and compatibility with Discord and TeamSpeak. In the box, you'll have the limited warranty information, 2 years and a whole bunch of languages. Paperwork includes support, quick start guide, and regulatory papers. You get your headset. Oh, what fell out? Inside the ear cups, you get your foam for the microphone, the wireless adapter, and your charge cable. There's print here that says download the latest software with a URL. And that's everything you get in the box. Your headphones, microphone, foam for the microphone, charge cable, wireless adapter, and your paperwork. Let's take a closer look at these headsets. The top is a nice leatherette, and it has the words HyperX kind of embossed on it, and it has nice highlights with red stitching along the edges here and over here. Underneath, they use a memory foam to keep things really comfortable underneath your head here. And you can just kind of put this on and feel the softness along the headband. Now the ear pad foams themselves are a nice leatherette, and the memory foam they use is really, really soft, like they use on many of their other headset products. It doesn't really compact itself. There's no kind of twist or close mechanism, but it is bendy and it's really flexible. On the side here, it's made out of a metal, also highlighted in red. It goes together with the red over here. You can make your headphones go longer and shorter, and you hear those clicking sounds. HyperX's use of those dots there if you see inside. And clearly you can see the right and left sides by the R on the right side there and the left on the other side over here. The ear cups and everything else is circular. There's not a sharp corner anywhere on this headset. It's really smooth and soft and round. I've noticed on top of the cups, normally they have like 4 circles on top there, but this time there's just a single slot. So I don't know if that makes a difference in the sound, but there it is. I like the color scheme of red on black. The whole thing is in black, and it has kind of a red highlight in the metal frame here and along the stitching. So it's a nice color pattern. On the left ear cup, you have 2 buttons. You have the power button over here, and you have the mute button over there. Underneath that, you have the USB-C charge port, and you have 3.5mm port where you fit the microphone in. On the other ear cup, you have this lone wheel here for volume control. It doesn't click, it's a smooth roller, but it's not too loose, it's not too tight. And when you let go, it just stays in place. One thing I really like is the deep depth of these ear cups. So if you kind of imagine this is my ear and you stick it in, it goes in like pretty deep. It's because my right ear is a little bit bigger than my left ear, so it comes out a little bit. So on my right ear, it's always pushing against like ear cups, but not in this one. It's quite deep. It felt soft inside, and that's because they have an added layer of foam inside the ear cup. So if you push this, you can feel the added layer of foam. Even with hours of gaming, your ear actually touches only foam, so it's quite comfortable in there. The only thing is, it might get a little bit warm after a while because foam is also kind of air insulation. So, you know, pluses and minuses. It's comfortable, but it might get hot in there a little bit more, so you're gonna have to take a little breathers at a time. The battery life on this is amazing. It's 30 hours. It's the longest that I've ever seen any wireless headset have. And since these headsets are for gaming, it's not Bluetooth enabled, which introduces lag sometimes. And by that time, you'll probably shot dead if one of your competitors sneaks up on you and you don't hear them until it's too late. So it uses 2.4 gigahertz in the wireless frequency. The sound is all real-time connected, so there is no lag at all. For a pair of gaming headsets, I was surprised at the quality of the sound, which was pretty good. Normally I associate sound quality with the thickness of the cable because, that's where the sound runs, but this is wireless. It runs through the air, so, it's kind of hard to visualize that. But I have to say that the quality of the music was good. The quality while playing the games was good. There wasn't any interference or lag. Although I do have to say, I sometimes hear a bzzz when I turn it on initially, but I guess that's just the electronics inside. Otherwise, I'm pleasantly surprised at how good the sound is, being that it is a wireless headset. I've pulled out my computer here, and we're gonna connect the headset into this one. We'll take our dongle and stick it into a USB port, and you should see a red light starting to blink, and that means that it's on, but it's not connected. So once you turn this on, the red light should be steady, and that means it's connected to each other. The power button and the mute button are concave and convex, so they feel different. Easily you can tell which one is which just by touching and feeling it. You're connected now, so you could play a game or listen to music or whatever you want to do, but I want to show you the NGenuity software, so let's open that up. HyperX is now colluded with Microsoft, and now you must download the software using the Microsoft Store. It's not a standalone package anymore where you can download the software and install it. I heard 2 beeps on my headset. When you open NGenuity, it'll search around. It'll recognize that, oh, okay, you're connected to me now, and you can see the headset option there. You tap on that, and you notice that it knows it's the HyperX Cloud 2 wireless headset. Automatically recognized it. Maximize that. So here's NGenuity. You can control the basic things like volume, microphone, mic monitoring, and surround sound. Those 4 things. But you can control all that using your headset. The volume goes in 2-step levels. If you go up, it'll go up by 2. If you go down, it'll go down by 2. But you control it with this. Microphone, you can also control by pressing the mic mute. There we go. It's off. It's on. And you can see the color shifting on your microphone here. It turns red when it's on. So it's great when you're, if you kind of forget that the mic is off, you can see the red light and you're like, oh, okay, I forgot to mute myself. There I go. This is a mic test of the HyperX Cloud 2 wireless headset. Listen to the quality of this MP3 recording in 192K, which is around DVD to CD quality. This is a mic test of the HyperX Cloud 2 wireless headset. Listen for the quality as we record in MP3 96K, which is FM radio standard. Quality should be good, file size compact for audio streaming. What else do we have here? Mic monitoring. Use the same microphone mute button and you long hold it. And your mic monitoring is now off. Turn it back on. And it's right back on. The surround sound you can also turn on by tapping your power button once, and it'll turn itself on. Turn it back off by tapping it once. There we go. Now the surround sound aims to make it more spacious, but each game has its own sound engine. So it's already built into the game. What this 7.1 surround sound does, that I've heard anyway, is it enhances the bass more and it enhances the upper frequencies. So you'll hear all the booms and the explosions and the foot tappings a little bit better. So that's what it mainly does. But you don't need to have it in order to hear all the footsteps and explosions. This will enhance it a bit. So it will come in useful for some games, but just so you know, most games do have their own audio engines. If you look to the upper right, there are presets here. So if there were more options, presets would come in handy, but there aren't that many options. So for now, I would just leave it alone and not use them for the time being. if you think about it, you can control all of these settings right on your headset by pressing the buttons. So why do you need NGenuity? Well, two things come to mind. The first one is the battery power level. You can't see that anywhere on the headset itself. So if you look at the upper right hand side of NGenuity, it'll tell you that right now I have 49% battery left. So it's useful for that, number one. And number two, the virtual surround sound. You also cannot tell whether you're in virtual surround sound or not. So if you're listening to music, the only way you can tell is if it sounds a little bit strange to you, virtual surround sound probably is on. So you turn it off by holding that, or you can quickly see by looking at NGenuity, oh, the virtual surround sound is on, so I want to turn it off now. So let's turn it off. I'm listening to music. I'm not playing a game right now. So that's the only way you can really tell that virtual surround is on or off. Otherwise, everything else is controllable right on your headset, which is very convenient, and I like that a lot. In fact, I do hope that they don't add any extra stuff on in the NGenuity engine, because everything that needs to be done well is done well. Everything you need to access is right here. It sounds good. It doesn't crash on you, so there's nothing that can go wrong, and that's basically what you want in any kind of product. There is room for improvement, of course, and one thing that kind of bothers me a little is these cables over here. So it's not so much that they stick out, but it hits the metal part there, if you see that. And that's the only thing stopping these cables from running in, are these kind of rubber bits at the end. But it's not a lot of rubber. I mean, if you do this enough times, one has to wonder how long this will last. So that part I don't like. I don't mind this so much. This is fine. But that wire hitting against the metal, that, I don't know about that. I think that would probably be the first part that would wear out eventually, in my mind. The length of this is it's almost 2 feet long, and that's it. So even if this headset is 30 hours, it might come to a point where you forget to charge it, and then you need to charge it while you're playing, but then you need to connect this, right? And you're playing a game, and you kind of have to plug this into something near a socket or your computer, and you're playing like this. It doesn't make any sense. This is way too short. You might want to grab a longer cable, you know, when you go shopping around for accessories that you need for this headset, and these guys are kind of too short. And that's our look into the HyperX Cloud 2 wireless headset with virtual surround sound. We hope you enjoyed watching the video, and if you want to check out prices, we'll list Amazon affiliate links down below in the notes. And if you haven't yet, please take a moment now to subscribe to the First Look YouTube channel. We'll see you all again next time.